Well, hello everyone. How we doing? All right. You're on to previously recorded previously recorded episode 2. I've just done my pinky. Now I'm going to whip through these real quick. So here's our first hand, looking stinking awesome. 5 easy ways to give yourself a little accent finger, or to give yourself a whole hand of fancy. Girl, you don't got to do it on one finger. You could do a whole hand of side peeps. You could do a whole hand with any of these, little slant, the dots. It'd be super cute. I mean, really, you wouldn't do a whole hand of this, or you'd just be doing a different color. But the rest of them, you could do a whole hand of them, and they'd be great. Welcome, by the way. I'm Stacy. Thanks for coming. If you're new here, I am just a Color Street addict. Really, strips in general. I like to try other brands and see what they can do. But Color Street is my main girl. I am not a stylist. I'm completely happy being that way, so please don't send me a message and try to sell me. I don't need to be sold. I already love them. And if we were all stylists, who the heck would be supporting you, right? We have to leave some of the population like me. Just let us be your addicts that like to shop, okay? We're here for you, girl. We're here for you, girl. All right, I'm just cleaning up the edge on that one. And then let's try this one. So now we're going to do 5 more ways to jazz up, well, either to make an accent finger, or if you just want to try something new on your whole hand, you guys. You can do your whole hand with any of these, and they would be awesome. And they'd also be awesome and easy for an accent finger. So you do you, girl. I like to snip the bottom just a bit because my bed of my nail on my thumb is very squared. Very squared thumb, that is all. But I have my cuticles all pushed back and rip-raring to go, and I'm excited. Oh, this is beautiful. This is coming in hot, you guys. If I didn't say that, and if you didn't watch part 1, or if you don't remember, this is coming in hot. And you can see it's a teeny bit sheer. Do you see the difference in the She's a Trooper finger versus just the coming in hot finger? Teeny bit sheer, so you could really play with the end result of this by putting something dark under it. You know, if you want to. Don't let me make you do nothing. Alright, so our first little tip and trick we're gonna do, we've got to pull that off there. And this is a baby pinky. I mean, all pinkies are babies, but this is the smallest nail on all the strips. And we're going to make a reverse French, which means we're trying to center that best we can. And then, instead of leaving the side peeping out, we're leaving sides, bottom, sides. And all you're doing is centering your nail for that. Centering it, putting her down, and leaving her peeking. And then, I might need to pull over. I've got my spares because you don't know. You don't know when you might have to go back in and get another. And that's today. Right now, I'm doing it. And this one was a suggestion from nail friend Amanda M. Shout out, girl. Love you. She's a lovely, lovely, lovely human. Okay, so I'm taking this. Oh, I'm going to peel my plastic. Always peel your plastic first. Makes life a lot easier. And I'm just going to cut off basically the tip of it. So got a little half moon. That's Willow in the background having a cold. Well, coldy / allergies. Our weather is really crazy. Like really warm, really cold, really warm, really cold. Which makes for really awesome molds growing in the snow. And then we're going to put that right at the base of whatever finger we decide we're putting it at. And then we're going to clean it up. And now that I have nails everywhere, I'm going to try to use my nippers as much as I can. Now, this previously recorded bit is taking place, you know, minutes after the last previously recorded bit. So if these had set up overnight, I would use them as tools without thought. But because they have only set up for minutes, I want to use my nippers. There we go. And now we've got a little half moon on the bottom. And then, which one should I use? I think I can use this one. We have had, and not for a while, you guys, we had a couple sets of, actually, I think they were all Valentine's Day ones. Whole latte love, like coffee, like latte. Belgian something, I can't remember. Anyway, and then there was another Valentine's one, I can't think of the name. It was red, what had like a creamy white base and had red and pink. But anyway, my point to this was, one of the things that it had that I really liked, and I know Marcy really likes, was it had tiny bits, like tinier than nail tape, you guys. And they were kind of, again, if you don't remember, She's a Trooper is my accent. So like these two hands are going to be super, you know, they match in that I'm using the same sets on both. But the idea is just to give you ideas for either an accent finger or a whole new set. Easily a whole new set. Like everything I'm doing is super easy. And this one, cutting the strips, is super easy because A, you're just cutting thin strips, and we don't care if they're matchy or anything like that. And so what made, I can't get this one off, hang on. What made those sets really cool was that they had at least one strip, I don't remember how many, but at least one strip that was like they had drizzled stuff across. Obviously for the chocolate one, they had drizzled chocolate. For the coffee one, I think they were drizzling like, you know, I don't know what, cream or something. Or latte one, I guess it was. And they just, I will clean up those edges, you guys. They just kept the little drizzle look across the nail, and it's very cute. But it just takes some thin little strips cut from whatever color you want. And you could do this, like just on your thumbs. It wouldn't be a great accent with whatever color you're choosing. Come on, little bugger. Why is this one such a bugger? There it goes. But Marcy and I were just talking about this one, and so I thought I would use it because maybe she'll get gung-ho and want to cut some million little strips out. And you could do them in different colors, you guys. If you wanted to recreate the Belgian one, you know, you're doing it on brown with different kind of creams and browns. Okay, so now we've got 3 of those. And then another look I really like is that more geometric look. So I'm going to take this one I cut the tip off of and kind of give myself some, you know, squared edges. And put one here at the tip. And I did not go all the way across on that. Notice that, because I want to use that. I want that squared up end to be part of the style of this nail. And then I'm going to take this one, and you've got to be you know, got to be into that geometric look. Down here, I'm going to have to use oh, not too bad. Oh, these are so nice and sticky because my mat has warmed them up and made them into butter. And again, I'll try to snip this edge nicely since I don't want to I want to wreck up my thumb. There. Easy, easy peasy to give that geometric look. Clean this edge here. There we go. Now my little nippers are getting full of goods. All right, and then another very popular look right now, or just, you know, oh, I really like this. Marcy should do that. I actually really like the geometric. I have one coming in the spring using pastels and making those geometric squares all over your naked nail. All right, here's another super easy and kind of a current style people are doing. Okay, so basically you're going to be cutting little triangles. See that? So, and you guys, you can use so much of your spare bits, right? Like, again, unless you have 8 fingers on each hand, you don't have to use the baby pinky. You're going to be able to, you know, use something else. And I don't know how many of these I need. I'm just cutting a bunch of them. And we can do this a couple different ways, I think. No, we can't, because we've used up our fingers. Shoot. Okay. Well, we can do this one way, but I'll tell you another way you can do it. I'll tell you 2 ways you can do it, even though I'm not going to show you both ways. Okay. That should be more than plenty. Okay. And then either use... I wonder if... No, it's coming. Either use an orange stick or tweezers. Personally, I like tweezers better, but it could just be because I'm used to them. You know? Some people use orange stick, and I honestly think it winds up being whatever you get used to. And I'm really decently handy with my tweezers. Okay, so then we're gonna place it like that. And we want the, you know, the thicker part of the triangle, obviously, at the top. And you maybe, you know, your nail might not be long enough to use this whole, to put the whole thing, right? And that's okay. You just use what you can. And then that other part, for now, we'll just fold over. And you want to have them, let's say you cut your triangles and every single one was exactly the same. A, good for you, because that is not a skill I have. But B, you still want these to be of different heights, or different lengths, I guess. So, you know, place it up higher, down lower, to give yourself some variation. And the other way people do this a lot is coming from the side. So you put your thick triangle here and let it go across, and it gives you a little bit of a tiger stripe look. And I don't know if it's supposed to be a tiger stripe look, but that's what it looks like to me. And this makes a great accent also. I don't know, personally I wouldn't do it on every finger because that's gonna be a bit, right? That is a time intensive thing. But it'd be cool looking, but at least one accent finger. And I don't think it matters which finger you use is your accent finger, you guys, but most people use rings and thumbs. Although my nail friend Mindy, and originally she's Marcy's real life friend, but I met her through nails. Every Thanksgiving she does the turkey set and puts her turkey on the middle finger. Girl, come on, you're speaking to me with that. Alright, one more I think over here and we're good. And then we'll just fold that under till later. Alright. Plenty left. Alright, let me show you guys what we got going on now. Alright, so we got the reverse French. That's the bottom peeping. Love that one. Super cute. The little half moon, and I could have done it even smaller. There's one thing I struggle with, you guys, is like thinking, oh, that's a little tiny piece, and my nails are smaller than I think, like shorter than I think my nail beds are, and so I could have done that lower. But that's a good thing, right? You guys learn from my videos, from my mistakes. And then this one is the geometric. I actually really like that one. And then I love this one here. The little swizzle, like if you took chocolate and drizzled it on there. So there you go, guys. 10 easy things to jazz up any old manny. Have a good one.